So the mob ties thing, let me play my comment on the Joe Budden podcast and then we'll get into it directly, right? So first and foremost, I had heard really from this stream, and salute to my man Fax and a few other people from Discord. They were like, yo, Vori wrote mob ties. I kind of did a little due diligence. I heard a little bit more rumbling. And I went on the Joe Budden podcast. I think this was right after 616 dropped. And I said this. Atlanta Studios, we've heard Jumbotron shit popping word for word. It's Yachty. And I remember saying, nah, shut up. And I've heard it for a while. They were like, yo, trust me, it's floating around. It's going to leak. So when Metro dropped it, like, I already kind of had an idea about that. But I was like, it's Jumbotron shit popping, whatever. But I did hear about that maybe he got some help on Mob Ties. And I ain't gonna lie, Mob Ties was a song that I felt that was Drake with his back against the wall. And I was like, yo, Drake here, right? It felt the way. Like, cause I spent all night looking for it. Like, apparently there was a snippet. They said Vori wrote it.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying?
I love the song.
Yeah, like that, I would be like, that would hurt my heart. Now, back to back, I'll be devastated. Like, it would have to be something like that to get me back in the
Duppy freestyle.
Oh, yeah, I'll be devastated.
See what I'm saying?
I'll be devastated.
And the timestamps.
Yeah, any timestamps. Yeah. Okay. So let me clarify my thoughts on this. So obviously we've now heard, and here it is. If you guys don't know, this is could it be, chat? Could it be? Ties a reference track.
Say, yeah.
That is Vori.
See these niggas, see these bitches. Higher shooter, you really bitch. And I'm on my rich. I turn that bitch. You know what it is, Black punch, cause I'm moving fast.
Now, I don't want to get copywritten on here, but what's important to note is that the hook is taken pretty much as is, and then the verses are slightly changed. There's a couple words changed, maybe slight ad libs, but pretty much the core of the song is Vori, right? And that's the hook and the flow. That's it, right? Drake added some verses, honestly not the most spectacular verses, but they were cool and they worked for the song. And yeah, now obviously, number one, I do realize this is still the era where even though the battle, isn't ongoing as people might think it is, people are still using or looking for reasons to down Drake. So people have tried to use me consecutively to try to be like, oh, if Axe says this, Drake's really down bad. And that's one thing, I don't really like that, but whatever. I will also respond to that though. But based on what I said, and also based on the track that came out, this is exactly how I feel about this Mob Ties reference track. As a true fan of Drake, I was hurt. And I was disappointed. And I'm still disappointed. And the reason why I'm disappointed is not because the record was referenced by Vori. The reason why is because I look at Drake as a hit factory. And if you're gonna, it's a reason why half of these niggas take so long to produce music. Drake is like McDonald's for music. Like hit. Now, keep in mind, if Drake is fucking 10 bitches a week, he's at courtside 3 times a week, he's in Turks like for 6 months. Like, it's impossible that, I know Yachty came and told me the story of him writing, what was that shit called? Churchill Downs in like 11 minutes. But bro, like, creativity just doesn't come that quick. It just doesn't, right? It takes time to come up with this. So as a fan, and this is just me as a fan, I've realized that, that's why I'm not mad at the Jumbotron shit popping. Yeah, Drake ain't gonna write every record, right? And he's like, if we like that type of Drake, a lot of us want that, and we can't be hypocrites neither, right? The same thing I praise Drake for, I can't get mad at him for. Why do I praise him? I say, yo, Drake, I'm glad that you don't take 3 years to create a fucking song. You know who does? Kendrick and them niggas. Part of that is probably, yo, I'm gonna keep a bop out there. Now, I'm trying, maybe you say I'm splitting hairs here, but I look at Jumbotron shit popping, even Mob Ties, in the same kind of ilk as a lit song, but I'm still disappointed because when it comes to times that Drake got his back against the wall or got a distinct message to send, I expect that to come from the artist himself. That's a fact. I expect that to come from his frustration, his aggression, his just, yo, these niggas like when I heard, you gotta remember, this is coming after the whole thing with Pusha T. And he's thinking, yo, he's been saying the whole game against him, Jay-Z, now we see Kanye and this and other people. So he's like sick of these. I'm expecting that to be an innate thought. I'm not expecting him.
All this jumbo mumbo stuff, yeah. We just might as well watch how donuts are made. All right, I mean, we just might as well just watch a donut, how Krispy Kreme make their donuts. So while he's over here hyping his ship up, he's prepping it up, he's getting the dough, he's mashing the dough, he's like this is preparation. Okay, so let's see how these donuts are made, because that's just what we're listening to. So we might as well give some visual to what Akademiks is talking about. All right, so we might as well just watch donuts get made. All right, which kind of donuts do y'all want to see get made? How to make? Let me see. How do they make Krispy Kreme donuts? All right, we just might as well just let this shit play. All right, behind the scenes. All right, we are getting behind the scenes footage right now of how Akademiks glaze up Drake. All right,
to be a person who's
I'm gonna let him play. I'm gonna let him play, and we gonna just watch the visual. Okay.
Hey, what song sounds good that I can put out? No, I'm not expecting that, and that's my disappointment. It's not the fact that the record, because the record ain't that lyrical. The record ain't that lyrical. Just to be very clear, it's a bop. And by the way, I also have to apologize to Vori because I should have knew this shit was gonna come. Because after there was a clip, where I spoke about. I like about this rap game. Wait, hold on. Here we go. No. There's a clip where I was talking about it.
Do some fucking internet detective activity, bro. See if you can find a Vori reference.
Okay, he is credited, but he ain't write nothing, nigga. I want to apologize to Vori, and I kind of knew.
Damn, bro. There you go. Admit that you fucked up. He over there so delusional. He said, man, he ain't write shit. Come to find out, he wrote the damn all of it. But you know what? I can accept you taking accountability that, you know, you fucked up. At least you took accountability.
Okay, he is credited, but he ain't write nothing, nigga. I want to apologize to Vori, and I kind of knew something was gonna happen or come because Vori messaged me after this, and Vori said, "Ak, you're one of my favorite bloggers. It's crazy that people are sending me videos of you, you know, speaking ill of my name." And I was like, "No, I wasn't trying to speak ill of your name. I was just, you know, my GOAT is Drake, and I don't think Drake would need you for a fucking record. I'm sorry." Damn. And after hearing the record, I'm wrong. I'm here.
Damn. Oh, so Worry said, bruh, come on, man. You ain't got to talk down on me. Look, man, I wrote the damn song. So this nigga is in so much disbelief. This nigga is the man that is the person that's behind Mob Ties, right? Rory. He gets a phone call. Ring, ring, ring. Who this? Rory. Yeah, man, I see this vlog, right there. And you still in disbelief, bro? Damn, like you really in love with Drake. This nigga's really fascinated by this man. It's just getting scary. Shit getting scary now, man.
Drake's performance and him coloring within the lines. That's what this was. Drake did his thing. Drake, of course, you know, I don't think none of these, by the way, this is an amazing reference too. Like this reference, I actually think, you know, some of the Party references, I think people sleep on Party a bit. I think Party were creating those knowing that they were never going to go out. So people are like, damn, that sounds flat. Like even Legend just sounds so flat. Then when Drake performs, it sounds so great. Yeah, it sounds fucking mixed and mastered in $1 million studio. You know, duh, like with the best shit ever. So Drake's version is 10 times better. And even though I think Drake's version of Mob Ties is still better than Vori's, Vori's is fire. I think if Vori dropped this track himself, it's still a hit. Still a hit. So anyway, so I do want to apologize to Vori for that because, you know, that was a fan of me, and that was a fan of me not wanting to believe that a song that, you know, when I think about that era, and I'll pull up Scorpion for y'all. When I think about that era where people were saying that Drake lost his first rap battle, man, I love that album, bro. That album's classic to me. Like, if you guys have been listening, I've been saying this album's classic to me. It means so much to me because I do think it takes something special. Remember, even like recently with this whole Kendrick shit, I'm like, I can't wait for Drake's next project. You know why? Bro, something, when the greats' backs are against the wall, they provide the greatest shit they could do. When you listen to this album, Survival, even the fucking motherfucking titles is telling the story. Survival, Nonstop, Elevate. Like Emotionless. Like Emotionless is a song that I've played. I used to just play at nausea, and I was just like,
appreciate you.
I felt the feeling that I believe you would have in that moment of all these things happening turbulent in your life. Right? You know, God's Plan, that's a bop. I'm upset. I don't really care too much for that song. 8 out of 10, yeah, that's one of those two. But Mob Ties is one too. Mob Ties is one and Can't Take a Joke. So, just truthfully, man, I was disappointed that didn't come from Drake. I was. And you know, I'm gonna be honest, it was hard to sleep for the last 2 nights. It was. Because all I kept hearing was Vori just screaming in my ear. And I'm like, Vori, stop.
He said it was hard to sleep for the last 2 nights. Bro, it's not that, bro, it's just music. So not only did DJ Akademiks admit that he cried, he admit that he lost sleep. Did we just hear him say that he lost sleep because of the reference track? No. Come on, Act, bro. It ain't that serious, bro. It's really not that serious. It's truly not. Life is gonna go on. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's just entertainment, brother. All right? No. Okay. I got to play this back.
And I was just like I felt the feeling that I would believe you would have in that moment of all these things happening turbulent in your life. Right? You know, God's Plan, that's a bop.
Turbulence in your... What the fuck?
upset. I don't really care too much for that song. 8 out of 10, yeah, that's one of those two. But Mob Ties is one too. Mob Ties is one and Can't Take a Joke. So, just truthfully, man, I was disappointed that didn't come from Drake. I was. And you know, I'm gonna be honest, it was hard to sleep for the last 2 nights. It was. Because all I kept hearing was Vori just screaming in my ear. And I'm like, Vori, stop.
Hold on. So you had nightmares. You had nightmares in Rory was Freddy Krueger. He was the Freddy Krueger in your nightmares. Nightmare on fucking, was it Elm Street? Nightmare on Rory Street. And he was in your dreams trying to tell you, nigga, I wrote them raps. No, you didn't. Drake wrote it. Drake, no, nigga, look, nigga, this is the pen and pad right here. No, Drake, no, I don't want to say it. Wake me up. This nigga had nightmares. He couldn't sleep.
He a fan. He a fan. Yeah, somebody's lying. I can see the vibes on act. Even he looking compromised. Let's peel the layers back.
This is unhealthy. This is really getting scary. I think this nigga might get pregnant. I think Act might get pregnant. I think Drake done impregnated this nigga. All right. I think he going to have a Drake baby. This shit is weird, creepy, cringy. Yeah, this nigga, he 9 months pregnant, 8 months pregnant right now. This nigga is about to deliver. He gotta be. He gotta be on his PMS. Something ain't right. I told you, bro. Is your pH balance still off? Let me come here again. Last time I had to make sure you drink your water. Come on, come on. Now, last stream you was dehydrated. Now something ain't right. I told you drink 8 bottles of water a day. All right. I told you that last stream. It seems like you ain't been drinking your water. Jesus Christ.